Hello, hello, hello. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to you, wherever you are, whatever time it is when you watch this. Welcome to Light Work Ain't Light Work. I'm fifth degree, but you could call me fifth. Okay, so let's see who else we got. You can pertain this to your sun, moon, rising, north, and Lilith placements, right? Sun, moon, rising, north, and Lilith placements, all right? Okay, so we got two of them that came out. So I know who I'm going to be doing next, but the first one was that I saw was Capricorn, right? First one that I saw was Capricorn. So Capricorn energy. Realistically, what I'm getting from this is Capricorn showing its strength or devil energy, right? With the ambitions coming into place. Ultimately, with slaying your dragons, addressing your own personal demons. That could be certainly something that will be going on. But Capricorn, with your obsessive nature and your ambitious nature, right? So first we're gonna check out, right? What exactly we would see going on with the dream that another would have for you, right? Or this could be something that, somebody else was imposed or imprinted on you, right? But the dream that someone else will have for you, okay, in regards to changing your mind about not reciprocating, right? 6 years ago, there would have been a situation that you would have changed your mind about, and it would have caused for one to not be able to go on another day. Being exhausted. In short, being exhausted with one and not reciprocating. And the ambitious portion. Being buried. 6 seeds planted. Alright. And then what's clearing out is the 6 seeds that would have been planted, non-reciprocation. They're not being reciprocation. And one's willpower. What I'm kind of getting from this, Capricorn, is what you clearing out is laziness. Laziness and procrastination. And within different seeds, it will be planted unbalanced. The unbalanced portion that comes with one being obsessed. From when you would have been obsessed in the world, right? And the completion of the cycle. The completion and the doing and the closing. And then with Saturn and then on top of that, with Saturn being retrograde, or when Saturn was direct 6 years ago, you seeing who wasn't reciprocating versus who was reciprocating versus who wasn't, and closing out that cycle, and then there being this complacency with the coldness, and then there being not being a victim, and it being bittersweet with one not knowing about one's willpower. The victim mindset. And the obsession. Or not being a victim in one's obsessions. 6 years ago. And short, whether this is you or the other person, right? It's like that bittersweet victory in one's mind. In regards to sneakiness, okay. In regards to the sneakiness that would have taken place and being out of conflict. Being out of conflict, not being conflicted. And at the foundation, or in your foundation, transparency. Transparency and rebirth. Within one not being disappointed in the world. And then there being this ability to rush in with love. And be loving and nurturing, right? And short, in this enlightenment, the spiritual contract causing for the impulse to show love. Five Cups, Five Wands, and then in short, the one not feeling. Being out of the cycle. not completing the feeling cycle, and one not being guided through the obsessions, but through ambition. Well, one not being guided, or the sneakiness that'll come into place with one's obsession, and not reciprocating. So ultimately, Capricorn, whether this is you or the other person, the main thing you need to pay attention to is your impulses to show love and pour love onto an individual when you're not disappointed and you're being transparent. The other part of this that's going to come into place with it as overall within the dream of another is not have the naivety of one was hidden. The naivety of what's hidden and what will be going on in behind the scenes with one not being conflicted and not being a spiritual connection. In short, when you're doing business with people and they not a spiritual connection for you, or you being sneaky and it's not the spiritual connection, that's that other part that's going to come into place with this. And there being this complacency on your part and not being discovered. Not discovering, but it be the vanity that you will have. Okay, Capricorn, now whether it's you or the other person, Capricorn, ultimately what I'm going to tell you is you got to pay attention to what keeps you complacent. As an impulse to show love. And sure, bittersweetness is something that would keep you showing love. Half won victories ultimately is what this boiling down to. All right, so hopefully that helps you guys out just a little bit to help you in that regard. Let's see what the angels got. Okay. And not lovingly speak their truth. Yeah, because here's the deal. When you angrily speak your truth, the brutality that comes into place, that's part of it. Brutality and the harshness. Anything else? And not being a twin flame, but being a karmic. Visualize success, right? How one would visualize success outside of the conflict, right? With not being a twin flame. So that's something that you're going to have to pay attention to for you, Capricorn, whoever this resonates with. If you're not just not being a twin flame, right? The answer to your question involves a spiritual based relationship, romantic relationship. It don't involve a spiritually based romantic relationship at all. But the relationships it is that you will have now, and within how it is you will view your obsessions with certain things, and how you visualize yourself, see yourself doing well in this situation, and have faith in a positive outcome. And when you out of conflict, what your faith look like, what you're visualizing a success will look like. And here's the deal with you being obsessed with visualizing things and you not being a twin flame. Not being a twin flame, not being a twin. Yeah, because possibly like a birthday twin situation that would be going on, or, it would be a karmic for something. So, paying those things some attention, all right? All right. Light and love to y'all, okay? Because, see, remember, light work, it ain't like work. It is not like work. It is not like work. That's why you have to stay like while you work.